Hello. This this should be a really short one. That's not the correct button. Okay, this sucks. I keep hearing myself. I don't like that. I mean, I do have to, but I don't want that like now. Okay, now I can't hear myself. But at the same time, I'm not sure if that is good. Am I being heard correctly? I suppose so. I barely woke up like 3 hours ago. My sleep schedule sucks. It is what it is. I kind of have to stream. I already have got that open. I have to stream, right? I mean, I don't have to stream, but like I would rather stream a bit, even if it's just a bit every day. Be consistent or something. Definitely won't be able to every day, but I don't have anything else to do right now, so that would only make sense. Okay. I forgot where I left off, actually. Uh, Let me show this. Okay. So, I made a few changes while I was off camera. Right, like the trail now actually works. Of course, it is not perfect. I didn't get to change the camera. The UI also hides, so you can't push any other buttons. You cannot place things. I did the check. Right, so you can place things, you can zoom still, but I think I'm going to disable that too if I want the camera to be accurate. That's going to be hard to implement actually, because, well, there are two options. I can just copy whatever I did in the level thing, right, in the custom level. I can just copy that code that handled the camera movement, but that's boring. That's really boring. And there is another problem. When I press any button, any place, I don't know, here in the editor, the player captures it as movement, right? I mean, it jumps or goes up or down or whatever. And I would need to change the whole input system for that to not happen anymore. And that's not good. That's not good. That's not what we want. I suppose I have to do it, right? And if I do that, then I could also implement like platformer and other stuff, but it will take quite a while, so it's definitely not in the scope of this this update. It's like a bug I will fix in the next update. As you can see, I do not have that problem of the lines being like not straight anymore. Like now they're a lot better. I think they look pretty good. If I do stop and let's say put some blocks here and I preview. Right, I remade all the sprites, but I didn't get to actually fix them here. Right, like I didn't update the objects. Yes, that is something I will be fixing. Just boring stuff, honestly. Wait, I move my camera. Let me make sure the death mark still works. Yes, it does still work. Should I make it lighter? I think I should make it lighter. Right, I don't like... Right. Let me... One second. Assets. Icon sheet. Okay. What if I make it like pure red? Because it was not pure red for some reason. I actually don't know why. I have to finish it sometime. I'm not sure when. I don't have time right now. Maybe after the stream. Okay, let's see now. That's better. That's better. Okay, well I suppose that's enough for the trail. Now the camera movement. That's gonna suck. Okay, I don't need this. I do want one thing. When I stop the playtest, I also want to add one last point. Okay. One goon corner. What would I even put in a goon corner? Oh, TF2 mercenaries, of course. Yeah. That's a great idea. Okay. I opened chat on my phone because I don't have a second monitor yet. Maybe I will get one, but I think a bigger priority is a better headset. Monitors are pretty expensive. Yes. I also tried using ultra low latency on this stream. On my main monitor I got 165 Hz. So I don't know how a second monitor would even act. Hot damn. Yeah. YouTube just YouTube hold your message for review because it contained damn or hot. I don't know. Yes, YouTube is literally 1984. Okay. Camera movement. Uh, I could just copy the camera movement from the level, right? Where is it? Custom level. I don't even know why it's called custom level right now. It should be called like just level. I also realized I didn't add this to any of the recent scripts, which is not good. Which, if I put it on one script, it should be on every script. Okay. So, custom level. I also recently changed the camera movement here. Load level ready initiate. Exit interpolation mode off. Positions, I don't need that. Ground, nope. Color manager, player die, player respawn. Here, on game mode changed. Well, if I put it on every single thing I put here, it's not like I don't even know if it does something. It's just a notice. No one really cares, I suppose. Okay, is this one? Hmm. Well, I suppose I can just copy this because on game mode change is a signal I can catch from the player. Um, in process, this is really the only thing I need. It's not that much code actually. I thought it was more code. It isn't. Huh. Well, I suppose that's not that hard. I can just copy paste. This is quite amazing. Of course, I will have issues 100%. But at least it won't be that bad. Func, I don't know, move ground, update ground. Gap. Let me explain a bit how this would work. Yeah, whatever. So like when the player goes to a portal. Yes, amazing player right here. Whatever. Ship portal. When the player goes here, it fires a signal. And this signal carries like the portal. Actually, I'm not sure if the portal or just the position. Let me check. Yes, gives the portal and the game mode. So I can get the position, which is useful if I want to like check if where the middle point is, and then match the game mode with the gap, which is like, let me see. Which is like this distance here. Gap, whatever. Like this is what I'm thinking I can do here. So instead of having all of these strange, I don't even know what is this. Like, do I really need this? I want to check what happens if I ignore it. Like, I don't need it, right? Do I need it? I don't think I need it. 1 second. Right. Yes, you did miss something. Um, I made a diagram of how I want to implement this. Because well, yes, that's what you should do. Align to what? The portal, right? Like, well, of course, it already does that. Yes, snapping. That's snapping. I snap uh the origin point, like this thing, to the nearest like margin, like on the grid, however it's called. I don't know, grid. This thing. This is so scuffed. Yeah. Let's check if I actually do that, because I remember I do that, but I'm not sure. So when I change game mode, uh, the ground sucks. Like it's just a huge, huge object. It has no special like uh, unloading, creating new things, so it's infinite. No, it's just a big, big thing that I can move. Like, this is the ground. Isn't it amazing? Okay. Huh. That's interesting. I guess I don't snap. Like another background. I haven't implemented the way to change backgrounds. If you do want to make something, that would be cool. Well, this I do not need to change, but this I do need to change. I didn't need to make it so it snaps. And I will also update it here. Okay. Let's go. So. This I do not need. Oh, come on, get out. I don't remember exactly what I did here to make it so it wasn't really working properly for me, so I just duplicated like 4 times, which is interesting, I suppose. Also, I know that this background, like how I made it, is not an optimal way to make a repeating texture. Like I should just make a square. I don't remember what I was doing then. I don't even need a gap. What? Like, what the hell am I doing here? Okay. Actually, I'm not going to copy this at all. I'm gonna make a new child node, collision shape. No. I need the static body with a collision shape. Cause like some background, like the 3-1 right, 3 reach their height, and then it's just the background of background. What? Background like the 3-1 right? What's the 3-1? I don't remember what the... Okay, I'll check it. Oh, that one. I hate this background. But that one is like, it's just on the bottom, right? Like you don't have to make a background like this tile everywhere. The way Geometry Dash does this is actually interesting, because it has like some kind of point in the sky where it just repeats the whole texture. Like the texture is really big, and I personally don't like that. I think it looks weird. Like it's just a really big texture, like really big, and then somewhere here like 300 blocks up it just repeats. And I guess no, it makes sense. Never really thought about the background that much. No, it's not hard to code. I guess I have to research a bit more on how this background parallax background works in Godot, cause I don't think it's just like stretch and repeat infinitely. I think it works a bit differently. Not that I'm sure it works differently. Like it spawns just one copy, or I guess 4 copies, but like I was doing something else. Okay. Snap to what? Snap to... Oh. X. Y. 8. Wait. So if the grid is like this, and portals are usually like in the middle of blocks, then I wouldn't need to snap it to the grid. How do backgrounds work in GD? Yes, parallax. Yes, this is also how parallax effects work in almost any game. Godot just has something built in to handle that. It's just that I'm probably not really used to how to use it effectively. Maybe I will change the background. I also don't like the background in like the editor. In levels it looks fine. But like it's not, I don't think I do the same thing in levels. This is an old level which I need to remake. I don't even know why I have it open. Here. Right, in any level I just have one of these. In the editor, because I also need to like zoom out and stuff. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. A blank background would be useful. About the ground, I need to remake the ground. But that's also not in the next update. Let me see what I actually need to do in this update. So I did add music preview, playtesting. I did remake the textures. Didn't update the objects yet. Delete tab. I'm not sure about the delete tab. Do I really need to add a delete tab? Like, I know that filters are very useful, but can't I just make it so you can access the filters from up here or something? Help controls. Help/controls menu on the pause screen and first loading the editor. Yes, that would be incredibly useful. Slider in the editor to move fast horizontally. Shortcuts for editor tabs. Those are the things I have planned. So mainly editor focused. What is this? Someone sent me a very interesting image. Okay, so snap position. Let me think about this. 8. Quantical physics. Let me check something. No soft body into the I don't think I'm going to be adding jiggle physics to a game like this. It would be funny, but I would rather not have to deal with that. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's not that I couldn't. Secret option. I suppose, chap. Don't even joke, lad. Beat fanboy circles to get jiggle physics. Only appears during November. November, really? Let's see, I'm not sure. I really want to know what this would look like. It's not pause. I want to call this from ready. Ground, what position? Do I want to be the guy that made GD with jiggle physics? Is that really what I want to do? I'm making this to like I'm not getting any money from this anyways, right? Like, I'm not sure. Let me finish this, please. Uh, 0. What would this be? 42. 42. 24. Plus 16. Plus 16. 56. Well, I already know what this is gonna do. 56 is a multiple of 8, so it's gonna stay the same. And then I add another 8, so it's gonna be about here. And from here I update the... And that doesn't really make sense. Or I suppose it does. No, it does, right? But what if it snaps to... No. What if I snap to 16 and then I add another 16? Or I subtract another 16? Then I don't exactly know what's going to happen. $48. So that would be like here. No. 16. 32. 48. This is 48. Oh, if I subtract, if I add then. $80. And that is here, I think. I don't know. I guess I'll just snap to the nearest border and calculate the gap from there. Let's see, gap. So if the gap is the distance between these, I need to find where the ground position is. So hello. Welcome to the stream. Today we are working on camera movement in the editor. So how do I update the ground position? I think I have to, I get the snap position, right? And I subtract gap over 2. That would be the Y position. Snap plus not X. Y minus gap over 2. Now this is a problem because we have integer division, and I that doesn't really work here. I mean, it should work, right? We have only multiples of 16 of 8, so that should work. I forgot what the gap was. Goodbye. Thank you for watching the stream. I don't know if I'll go live tomorrow. I need to calculate all that again because I forgot. I didn't save it. Oh, maybe here. Okay, I have this here. So the gap between the ground and the ceiling for sheep is 176. And for the ball it's 112. So in multiples of 16 that would be 11 block gap, and for the ball 7 block gap. That's interesting actually. I don't really like that. Now, I forgot exactly what was the gap in, like, Geometry Dash. I need to check that. Wait. Ooh, Infinite Gamer. Ooh, scary. Let me see, Geometry Dash. What's up? Portals. Where is the snapping? Where is the snapping? I forgot. Ah, what is this? Oh, preview. I'm not doing that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm adding something here for portals. I hate that. Okay, so this is the ship portal, right? Yes, ship portal. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 block gap. Well, why do I have an 11 block gap? Oh, that sucks. I don't like that. I suppose I have to change it then. And so if I have the position here, well, let me make some lines. You know, I'm gonna make these controls smaller so it's easier. Please like and subscribe if you want more of these live streams. And if you don't want more of these live streams, like and subscribe anyways. So it snaps to the nearest one, which is here. And that's the middle. Okay, and for the ball, I want to check the ball also, too. It could be 8. So the ball is taller and the ship is smaller. Why did I do that? I have no idea. I guess I just miscounted, or I wanted to be different or something. I don't like that. I would rather it be some even gaps, so I can actually divide by 2. Then, oh, hello there. How are you subscribed to me? How did you find the live stream? That's kind of funny. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Okay, well, I suppose I have to change these gaps anyway. Well, that's enough geometry dash. My information has been obtained. So I need a 10 block gap, here an 8 block gap, and I need it to snap to, let me make a line here, a darker line. I need to snap down, right? Hmm. Interesting stuff. Okay. Well, let me change that then. I can keep this. I feel like I can keep a float then. I don't really care, but why do I care actually? Tell me, why does this care? Decimal power be discarded. Yeah, I know. I want this to be an integer. If I do this, is it safe? Yes, now it considers it as intended. Well, I want it to be intended. It's very much intended. And then the ceiling position is just the another vector 2 is just the ground position. I guess I can just put the snapped position of the portal. And then the ground position dot y plus gap. Yeah, I forgot if this snaps like up. Seal, floor, floor, snap position. No, F is like floor. No, this is only float. No, I want to the lowest one. I'm not sure if this goes to the lowest one. Doesn't even matter anymore now, does it? Okay, so now we just create the ground and the ceiling. This collision shape is a world boundary shape. I think that is the most appropriate one, and it is in the right position. Do I make it a world boundary? I don't think that's actually good. I think a segment shape with a really small A position, or no, 0 X position, and B is like really big. Oh, that's a bit. Oh, that's. Why is it that big? Uh, no, that's not right. That's not the. That's how long it is. Okay, well, I'm gonna make it as long as 2 times the ground. So 6,000, I think. Okay. Process interpolation of fixes on. Okay, well, I would rather it be on than off. And the ceiling is also like it should be somewhere up, like doesn't really matter. Okay. Export var ground. Static body to the export var ceiling. Okay, that's the ground, that's the ceiling. How fast is the stream? Okay, that is faster than previously when I did not use ultra low latency. Well then, I just update the new positions. Collision that global position equals ground pause ceiling collision that global position equals ceiling pause. And now technically I can connect the player dying to update. No, not the player dying, the player changing game modes. That changed game mode that connect latest test changed game mode. And I need this portal. which is whatever, and mode, which is whatever. I don't like that. Why is it whatever? I need these, I suppose. So match game mode, which is 0, 1, 2. I don't need to update the ground. Huh. Can I disable this? Disable mode. Collision layer 1 player world player world decoration. Okay, world mask player. Yes. Can I disable it? I don't know. What if I want to remove it from the scene? I'm the ground. Now if I match the gap to be 0, now if gap equals 0, or no, is smaller than whatever, I'll just say equals 0, because why would you have the gap 0? It would be impossible to beat a level then. Then yeah, I ceiling position that, no, move child ceiling collision, yes, and position that global position is snapped position that x 0. Yes, and return. How long has the live stream been? Only about an hour. I'll go 2 hours. I think that's enough work for one day. For that double position, gap of 10 to that global position, gap of 8. And I think that is cleaner. I think that is much better way to update the ground position. I'm not sure if it works, but let's check. I'm actually going to use this because I want to check the positions in the editor. Okay, so right now, okay, what happened there? Oh, I changed this thing. Okay, I changed this thing. Where are the two? The ground is there, the ceiling is right there. The ceiling is lower than the ground? What? Wait. Plus gap. Oh, of course. That's stupid. I forgot that Godot works with like y, negative y is up, positive y is down. Okay, now it should work. Untitled. Oh, and I also forgot that I need to gap times 16. Gap times 16. Now it should work. Okay. Uh, hmm, ooh, interesting. What happened there? What gap isn't okay. Oh, that's because the starting game mode of the player is 0. So I do this. If ceiling collision that get parent equals null. Add child ceiling collision. Okay, let me see. Where are the where is the ground? The ground is where it should be, actually. That is where the ground should be. And the ceiling is where it also should be. So it works. This actually works. Now it's not, I didn't check here. I didn't check yet if the ground position is smaller than 0. It should never be smaller than 0. So if ground position is below 0, then ground position.y is above 0 actually. Position that y equals 0. Okay. And now it should work. No, that does not work. Why does it not work? Explain yourself. Where's the ground? Ground is there. Oh, right. Then it does work, doesn't it? Yeah, it does work. Look, it's right there. It's where it's supposed to be. Because I changed my game mode again. Let's see how well that actually does work. If the ground is there, then could I see okay, this one. Could I see where the actual collision is? That's the shape of a portal? Oh, I need to change that shape. Portals are going to be a bit taller then. I don't know what happened here still. Very interesting stuff. This thing still calls. Don't really care though. No, I don't like that. Can I select the origin point? I want to see like okay. So if I know this position and I know the collision shapes too, can I check that from the middle here, the lowest point? Okay, here 5, Okay, and here 5. Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. I am very happy about that. Okay, but when the player first spawns in, really fast stuff. What is going on here? Why am I back? No, wait. I think those are just incorrect. That is the collision. Yes, that is the collision. Okay, well, if I put some kind of... If I put a cube portal. Yep. This is going to take a while, I suppose. Okay, that works. We have ground updating, we have all this stuff updating. This is quite good. Okay, no, that's not good. What's up with the ceiling? That is not good. Probably caused by this error, actually. Only if ceiling collision that get parent self. We remove the child and leave the gap is 0. Else we add the child. Is there a problem how we set up the ceiling? Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, the layer too. Oh, maybe that's the problem. Maybe I did not set up the layer correctly. Okay, now it should work. Yes, that does work. It did not work previously. Now it does work. And this gap is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is correct. We have functioning portals. We have a new system to set up the gap and stuff. That's quite amazing actually. And now we also forward the update to the camera. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now to forward this to the camera, it's actually pretty easy. We just emit a new signal. We call it signal playtesting game mode changed. New game mode int. In the custom level, there was something here. If there is a portal, if there isn't a portal. Well, I don't think I need that. We do not need the same checks as in the level because in the end we're playtesting, so it has to be as simple as possible just to replicate the most basic things. We don't even need the portal. We do need the position. And I'm back. Sorry, my dad came home. Let's finish with camera movement, and that's about it. That is about it. Can I make like... Okay. No, I'll just pass the portal. And if there isn't a portal, then It is what it is, right? We let the computer decide what to do. Testing game mode, change data meet portal game mode. Camera controller. Plus portal. Portal was vector 2 plus 0. I also need to enable some sort of debug thing, not debug, like draw the camera, so like preview the borders. Who is Reg Pro actually? I don't know who this person is. Okay, last nav postal position. Right here. Let's separate this a bit. And start that play testing. Latest game mode. I do not save. Okay, test game mode changed. That connect. Update. Rules, properties, and type. Type, I think. I think type is better. Wrong. Camera. Follow player. Playtest player. Then I copy this, I think, yes, this. What do you mean? Oh, follow playtest player. Update playtest camera then. Okay, player cam, not camera. Playtest player. Playtest player, playtest player, playtest player, player, playtest player. Forwards. Match case. Okay. Replace, 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 replace. That I do not want to replace. Clear cam, just camera. Replace, 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 replace. And here I need the this. No. Absolute offset. Camera move offset. I don't remember what that was. Ah, am I muted? No, I'm not muted. That would have been sad. This. Oh, this is just player. And now only smoothing delay. What's with the smoothing delay? I generally forgot how that works. So left smoothing the delay. This. Okay. Delay equals 1. Yes. I don't really get what this means. But I suppose I suppose that's okay. While smoothing delay int equals 1, and here update playtest camera type. Okay, let's update. No, on game mode change. I hate this. Oh. Oh. I need to go drink some water. I'll be back. How is it called? How are these fruits called in English? I don't exactly know. Nectarines? Is that how they're called? And to check. Nectarine. Yes, nectarines. These are pretty good, honestly. Like, top fruits of all time. Especially the ones that are like sweet. Okay, enough research on fruits. I mean, there's never enough research on fruits. They're always good. Okay, let's uh let's get back to the game. On game mode changed. Let me add that before we update the camera or after. After, I suppose. On game mode changed. No. Portal strategy. No. Game mode int equals 0. In case. No, actually I don't want 0. Void. If portal, then the last portal position is equals to the same thing we did in the editor. Right here, the snap position. This thing. I don't know. Okay, then 0 case. Not about position X. And playtest paused. Blah 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 blah. Okay, follow camera. Follow playtest player. Ah, yes, that makes more sense. So if uh, if follow this player update latest camera. Let's see if this works. I'm checking myself. Okay, that does not work. Oh no. I don't like that. Camera dot string null equals false. Yes, definitely. Definitely don't want that after we stop. Okay, that doesn't work. Huh. So, yeah, this. Do we know the last snap portal position? So, what's the portal? Give me the portal. It's a ship portal. Yeah, that makes sense. Game mode 1. Yeah, so what's the position? The snap position. Oh. Oh wait, what if? Oh no 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 no. Wait, that doesn't really work actually. I'd rather it be like here. Oh, okay, now I understand. Now I understand why I did it this way. Because I still want the camera to be in the middle of this. Okay, then things change a little bit. I'll go with the ground position. But I don't know. The ground position. And the gap. Position gap. Now here I change this to the ground pos. Plus gap 2. Yes. Okay. Now that should actually work. Let me see if that works. Okay, now that's not good. But I mean, the ground did work. That's a silly mistake. That's a silly mistake. That's a really silly mistake. Okay, yeah. Now That I do not get. Why does that happen? Oh, of course. Gap times 16. I can pass it from the editor. Okay. No, that's not good. Yeah, that's not quite accurate. Right, when I pause, I want to disable the camera. Actually, no, I don't want to disable that. No. Leave it be. Maybe I just want to disable the position smoothing. Yeah, that will make more sense. And it gets enabled automatically anyways, I think. Right. What is the ground? The ceiling. Is in a regular level. No, okay, where's the camera? Not leave it be like this. The camera is here. Should be in the middle. Right, well, something doesn't work there. No matter, I do not want position smoothing at all. Get out. We are not in a level to want position smoothing and stuff. That's for the weak. I still don't really understand what's happening here. What is the gap? The gap should be like 160. Oh, it's 0. No, that's something else. Okay, now it's 160. Yeah, so why? Why does that happen? I don't understand it. If you divide by 2, it should be 80, right? What is the ground position? Oh. Do we send? Okay. Well, that's stupid. I've been fixing a non-bug for quite a bit. Well, now it should work, right? Now it's all gonna be fine. And yes, it is. It is fine, actually. Yeah, no, that is fine. Yeah, so now we just need the preview, right? What the hell happened? What the? Yo, my monitor doesn't work anymore. Hello. Did my monitor overheat? I think my monitor overheated. Well, I don't actually know what to do. This never happened to me before. do I... Oh, okay. Is this not plugged in correctly? Oh my god. Yeah, it's not. We are back in business. So here in the draw, we have draw here, right? What is draw? Don't have draw? We don't need this here. Well, that's interesting. Suppose it's in the editor. Yeah. I mean, I could also just add the line, right? Lines are so simple. Just 1 pixel, I think it's two pixels to be safe, right? Now we have points 0, 0 and 6,000. That's amazing. And 6,000. Yeah, that's simpler than whatever I wanted to do here. But who cares? Ah, yeah, but what if I delete this? Oh, what's up with that? Hmm. Alright, because we're moving the camera, I also have to update grid position to be safe, right? And now I just need to hide them. All that hide. Yeah. Now both of them should hide. Both of them should be hidden by default, actually. Oh my god. Okay. No, so when I end stop playtest. I don't even know what this thing is. I think it's a ball portal. Let me test the ball. I want to test the ball. Oh, that's interesting. I do not want that to happen. I suppose I need to... One. Yeah, one. And here it's 0. That one had problems. And now 0. There should be 0. I had simmer mode enabled, right? Yes, I did have simmer mode enabled. How? Wait. Apparently someone is trying the game, which is kind of cool, I suppose. Like someone outside the people that already know about it. Okay. So I think this feature is almost done. Let me just check the... You can still zoom in and out, which is not great. No, I didn't reach it. What's up with this? What's the collision on this thing? Also, what? Okay. Like, what is this thing? I can't reach it. That's so weird. That is strange, but okay. This works. It works. It works. It works. It works. It finally works. Okay. Whew. That was quite difficult. Actually, it wasn't difficult, but I was really I'm really tired and it's really hot here. I could have done it in like 30 minutes, but it's just too hot, right? uh could be worse. Could be worse. Also, I noticed that I don't erase the bar, the playtest. No, song preview bar. I need to erase it in the camera controller. So stop song preview, remove song preview. Okay, well, I should, when I initialize playtest, I should remove song preview anyways, right? Am I right? Or okay, so that works. Okay, now it works. Yes. Does it try the editor? If you play this game, try the editor. I I don't work on the main levels anymore. I need to remake them in the new editor. Okay? I don't like I fixed every issue with the camera. Oh really? Hello. Welcome to my stream. Yeah. I just got done with making the playtesting work properly, like the camera updates. Let me this no. I don't want I don't want you here. Ignore the sprites. I remade all the assets but didn't get to update the objects. Okay, I need to update the objects so they have the correct sprites. Right. I made all the collisions work, right? The trail, the now the trail, not the trail, the ground here apparently is still kind of buggy. because I use line collisions and it's probably way too big. Let me make them smaller. Okay. Oh, it's the same one. That's amazing. I did not realize. I forgot to save, that's why. I'm not sure at what speed you could like have big issues with how this works. Yeah, like now it works better. I think it was because I made the size so big, so the game kind of doesn't like that. The engine, I mean. Now, what I need to add is the preview. Like when you edit the object here, you can check um, if you want to preview where the ground and ceiling would be. Am I even in the playtest? Did I not show the playtest? Oh, am I stupid? I think I might be stupid. Yes, I am kind of stupid. Ugh. That sucks. Somehow I'm still there. Let me check. Am I still streaming? No, the main levels, I need to remake them in the new editor, right? Like I fixed almost everything about the game in the editor levels. I need to replace the main levels with these ones. Um, right, so they should use the same system as this one, but the old main levels, let me switch to this scene. The old main levels were individual scenes that use tile maps. Now I use my own like system for all kinds of objects. It's much better, and a custom saving system and all that good stuff. Like right now it's a lot better than whatever the main levels could offer. Actually, I think my last update broke the camera in the main levels because I changed how they update. I don't exactly know why they broke, but they did break. So yeah, I don't recommend checking out the main levels right now. I might remove that button or add a notice until I do get either someone else to remake the levels or, well, myself. Right, and I don't plan to work on the main levels ever again. So please check out the editor, because that's the only thing I am actually working on. As I said, ignore these sprites here. I changed them, and I changed the texture and didn't update the objects to use the new texture, so it is what it is. I do plan on doing that, either live or off camera, I'm not sure. almost everything works, right? Level settings. I have color triggers. My accent kind of sucks. I have color triggers, right? You can select the channel, all that good stuff. It updates automatically. I don't preview I haven't implemented the way to preview how these color triggers change in the editor, only in levels. So I can give an example. I set the background to this color. I think it's way too similar. Oh yeah, this is playtesting. Ooh, in playtesting. Yeah, no, I forgot to implement that in playtesting. I guess I should do that. Look, I guess I didn't make the color that different. Let's make it orange so it stands out. Okay, now it changes. And I also have these decorations that I added. I have more. When are you gonna finish your GD server to share levels? I am not sure. I think it kind of works right now. I just need to finish it on the like game side. I did make, where is it? Like an API autoload, but I didn't connect it yet to anything. I need to make like all the menus to select a requested difficulty, to log in, to sign in, to manage the account. Like and that's a lot of work. It's gonna take quite a while. So now I'm doing the fun stuff. It took a long while to do all the data structures and stuff to make level saving compatible with not compatible, but to make it safer to work with a database. Okay, well, I'm not sure exactly what to do now. I guess I have to make another menu for portals. How did I make the menus? Editor, scripts, no, scenes, not levels, menus, object editing, generic object edit. Yes, I'm going to duplicate this into portal object edit. Okay, and add goat. Thank you. W's in the chat. Let's see. So in the panel, I did add like a theme for the check button. Hello. A lot of chatters, which I have not seen before. Thank you for checking out my project. What was it? Check button, right? Yes, check button. Make it a bit bigger. No, I can't do that. Why can't I do that? Huh. I don't remember this. Do you know how this works? Oh yeah, no. I need to use the scale attribute. Yes. 1.5. 1.6. Yes, 1.6. I think that's better. Should I put it? I don't know. Well, I don't even think I need all of these, right? Because I got a request to make it so you can change the color of portals. So what if I just not do this, right? So I guess I'll just put a check mark here and make the text like preview in and then I do want the font size to be a bit bigger. Oh no, that's way too big. No, actually that works. Yeah, that works. Yeah. And the script, I need to change the script. I need to change the script or just extend it. Extending it could work. No, it wouldn't work. I want to delete this because it's unnecessary. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just make a new script then for this portal object edit menu. Scripts general object edit was, did I put the object edit here or here? Here. Do I need a class name? Did I use a class name for the other ones? No. It would be smart to use a class name to make it easier to work with, but I don't think I can. I mean, I can, but details. Yeah, I'll do it later if I really need to. Okay. So I'll need the OK button, the target objects, and that's it. Anything else? Reset channels, channel update selected channels? No. Just this. And that's about all I need from there. Not process, what? on preview check. Toggled? I think toggled is more appropriate. Let's see, export var preview check button check box. Preview check button that what was the what were the signals for this one? Press toggle, not toggled. I don't think this is necessarily God's work. It's really more of a passion project. I don't know what is it. I'm doing it to learn Godot. And not only Godot, also other things. I basically had to rewrite all the code I made around 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago, because it sucked so badly. Right. Well, if all the target objects are portals, how do I check that? How do I add a property to them that they should be previewed? When I go to the object manager, what is it? I think I should close some of these. Might be a bit too many opened. And it's good that I have them all opened because it's easier to switch between them if I need to. But it does get annoying sometimes. Okay, I don't think I have it here. I suppose in the other menu. Nope, also not here. What is this about? Do I not have other? Like, this doesn't need to be a property for every object, but it should be in the other section, right? Because each item has an other dictionary value thing. But I don't really use it anymore because the values I did introduce are now I don't really get what I'm doing here. Am I updating these 2 times? Like I have these and also have the other properties. Like what is this? Doesn't matter, I suppose. So for object gd object in target objects that no then target objects that other that set, yes, I suppose set portal preview. Toggled. Okay, and then I should also add a signal. Tell preview toggled. Boom. Now, why do I do this? I do this because I also want to send this information to the editor so it can render, so it can start rendering or stop rendering the preview lines. Portal preview data limit toggled. Okay. I'm not where is this? Common parent is null. That's bizarre. Alright. The test script and attach this one. Okay, so now I have the play button and the checkbox. And I rename this to preview portal. Okay, that works. Now back in the editor. For the UI system, that's where I actually do this. Where did I create open level settings, create objects, edit menu here? I think I check here if object that trigger, then I check for the specific trigger edit menu if all regular. I leave all triggers. Oh. Does anyone have suggestions on what to do here? Because I need to check if there are portals. Like, I have a few portals. Hmm. Okay, for now on, I'll just put in here all portals. All regular equals false, all portals equals true. No. No, this is only to check one property of all objects. This is kind of hard because I do not have a way to identify portals from other objects. And I kind of need this. I could do something that I did not do before, which is extend the object item. I'm not sure exactly how that could. I mean, it could be useful. No. Oh no, this is hard. This is pretty bad. This is something that could take me quite a bit of thinking to implement. Well, I guess I will leave it for now. I will do that off camera because it's quite harder to do it on live and it takes time. So let's see what we did accomplish today. So the preview basically fully works now. That does not work, but I suppose it has to do with how I'm checking collisions. Here, I should make these thicker. Custom solver bias, defense of my 2. Let's make it 2. No, 1 is the maximum, and that's kind of bad. That is kind of bad. Right. Hmm. How come the ground doesn't give me the same issue? Like, what is so special about this? Oh, because it's a big rectangle. I mean, not a big rectangle, it's a pretty small rectangle. A really wide rectangle. Then I have to make this a wide rectangle too, I suppose. Just make this really big. Why am I doing that? 3,000, no, 2,000. Let's copy this in here. Paste. Okay, and now it shouldn't be the same issue, right? If only. Oh, that's not good. Huh. What's up with the ceiling? Oh, the ceiling is up here. Okay, now that should work. Okay, please work. Please consider working. Now I hide these and go. Play. Uh, uh, right. What? What happened here? I guess I have to see where the ground and ceiling are. Oh, the ground is slightly raised, so the player reaches the whatever this is. It flips gravity. It must be one of the blue pads. I'm ending the stream soon, by the way, because I'm quite tired. I've been doing this for 3 hours now. So Okay, I don't know why it raises it like that. I do not want that to happen. So I'm going to put it lower. And now it should not give me issues. And now I should not be dying. No, that shouldn't happen. That should not happen. Why does that happen? That's not good. I'm going to make this a bit thinner. Okay, and therefore I need to move them up. Or down. Okay. That one's okay. This one is okay. Now it should work, right? Okay, now it does work. Why? Why? Like, that's so weird. I mean, okay, come on. That makes sense. Kind of. Where are these two? I don't get it. I don't understand what happened here. Okay, show me these ones. I want to know what happened. Why did this move? Where are you? Come on, tell me what's going on. What is going on? Tell me what's going on. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot about this. I wrote this like right when I started. Was that the issue? Was that the issue the whole time? Because of that little thing? Because that's so sad. Like, that's so sad. Yes, I think that was the issue. Oh. What happened? Oh yeah, because the collision shape is a lot smaller now. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna make it small. I'm gonna make it big, like 3,000 big. No, 6,000 because I'm feeling generous. Yeah. And then I'm also moving them like 3,000. Yeah, that's wonderful. After this works, I'm turning the stream off. No one's watching anymore. Yeah, that works. What happens if I put cube portal here? Ooh. No, I missed the... doesn't matter. Oh, interesting. Okay, I need to disable the ceiling or put it like really high then. Oh. Oh. What's the best way to disable? Ah. I don't have to get the first child. Okay, I suppose. Oh, but I remove it. Like. Hmm. This does not disable the collision. I see. When is this called? But I don't care about this. I care about when this function is called, if it's called. Debugger, please do not ignore this. This is kind of important. Uh, let me stop this. Put a portal like right here. Like right here. Okay, that function is not called. That function is not called. Why is it not called? It should be called. Well, it is not going to work because this is never true. Because the ground and the ceiling are not childs of the editor directly, they're childs of the editor object, which I do not have here. Okay, well then I don't care. If they have a parent, that means they are in the scene, that means there shouldn't be an issue. And I forgot to save the portal. Oh my, oh man. Okay, and now it does not work. Remove child Y. Why is it on damage area entered? Very interesting. Oops, sorry. I forgot that I have. Hello! Uh, we're working on Geometrie Dash, as the name and the thumbnail suggests. Thank you for joining. Yes, I do know who you are. If you're still here. I am almost finished. Very tired. Currently filled. Of child. Ceiling color. Yeah, let's do that. Wouldn't that work? Technically. Right? Of course I forgot to save the portal again. I'm going to fucking explode. I'm sorry for the bad language, but I can't do this. Right, it's getting annoying. No, that still doesn't work. No, no. Of course it can work, because why would it work, right? P-child, I've seen this error before. I've gotten this error before. I don't know why it appears. I don't know. That does not help me. This sucks. P-child data.parent. Shows. Yes, I am not searching. Oh, I am. Uh, do you think? Do you think I would have issues like that? I am not an idiot. Okay. Yes, the flash supposed to be a short stream, but you know, I gotta finish this thing, and right now this doesn't work, and I don't like that. I think it is because I don't know. Feeling cold that collision layer equals 0. Okay, you know what? Yeah, yeah. What are you going to do? Okay, right. And I forgot to save the portal again. Yeah, that's so nice. That's so nice. Right. Okay. What? Oh, that's nice and convenient. Well, I see this works, so I'm going to apply it. This thing. Yeah. Too. Because it's part of the world, and if this works, then I will end stream like as soon as possible. And I forgot to save the portal again. I have issues. Okay, that works. That's amazing. Okay. Yeah. Well, if that works, then that means if I place another portal here. Okay, it works. We managed to implement playtesting 100%. Thank you for watching the stream. Yes, polish. It's nowhere near finished. I have one. Let's see. I have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bullet points, and that's not all. I also need to remake how input works for the player, which is not in the current update. For some reason, one last thing. For some reason, the trail seems to work a little weird. Like I'm not sure why it's so weird. Let me check. Update latest camera, update player trail. Here. Zero 0.5, 0.75, distance greater than 10. Oh, that's why. 8. I don't really care about the points. Okay, no, I want the portal to be here, please. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so when you press the button, it also like makes the player do whatever action it does when if they're on the ground or I don't know, flying, whatever. And I don't want that to happen, so I need to rewrite how input detection works for the player. And that is going to be quite fun and amazing. And I love this. Yeah, so nice. But in the end, this does work sufficiently well. Okay, that's not good. I'm not going to fix that right now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you, Saul. Stream ending soon. By soon I mean like in 3, 2, 1.